Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. This is your brother, Sean Ali, here at Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. As always, I thank every one of you, each and every one of you, for tuning in with me and giving me some of your very valuable time. And as always, I pray that this brief message is received in the spirit that I am striving to deliver it in, which is the spirit of your brother, the spirit of love, and of course and always, in the spirit and in the name of God. Family, I just wanted to briefly talk about understanding weight control. And this is a major problem and factor, and that almost every health professional has to deal with. And it's becoming an epidemic with the inability of us to be able to control and manage our weight. And a lot of this is coming from the commercialization and those that try to capitalize on the lack of education on weight management, on weight control. There is no magical solution. There's no drink mix. There's no supplement. Weight control, weight management is built on one simple principle. Energy in versus energy out. So we're looking at energy in versus energy out. What you are left with is what you are today. That's your weight. So if you eat more energy than you expend, then you will gain weight. If you eat less energy and you expend more, then you will lose weight. So when they are looking at the concepts of energy, it's measured in calories, kilocalories, kcalories. That's how they measure energy, our energy. So when we are looking at the calories for a male, they say the average male needs 2,000 to 2,200 calories a day. They say the average female needs 2,500 to 2,700 calories a day. Now, let's just deal with these numbers for a reference point. If you are a man, and this is for basic life functions, heartbeat, respiration, blinking of your eyes. This is for basic life function. This is not extra activities, exercise, or movements. These amounts of calories are for basic life functions. So if you are a man and your calorie intake tops out at 2,200 for basic life movements, and you eat throughout the day, you consume, let's say if you consume 3,500 calories. Now that extra calories, that extra 1,300 calories, they don't magically disappear. They do not magically disappear. Our body stores these calories in the form of fat. In every 3,500 calories is 1 pound of fat. So if you overeat today and you collect 1,300 calories, if you are a man, and then you overeat tomorrow and you collect another 1,300, and you double it to 2,600, and then you eat again, and you at 3,900. Every 3,500 calories that your body collects, it stores as fat. Fat is potential energy, meaning that you are eventually supposed to use those 3,500 calories. If you don't, then you will continue to collect, because whatever we eat, if our body does not want it or cannot use it, it will store it. It doesn't just magically disappear, no matter how small or big. So when we are looking at energy, when we are looking at weight management and weight control, we have to look at calories. We have to look at our intake. If we intake more than what our body needs or uses, our body will store it as fat. For every 3,500 calories, that's 1 pound of fat. So if you are looking at your body and you can see the fat, pinch an inch, or say, be honest with yourself and say, I need to lose weight. It's not a drink mix. It's not a supplement. You can put the waist trainer on. That does not work. It's your energy in versus energy out. You have to intake now using the same numbers. If you are a man and this is your basic caloric intake, and instead of intaking more, you intake, just for reference point, 1,000 calories. Now, your body still needs to create this amount of calories to sustain life. And since you only ate 1,000, it will now convert the fat. See, your body will metabolize the fat, and it will pull that 1,200 calories from the fat to give your body the energy that it needs to sustain life. This is how you lose weight. This is how you control and manage your weight. It's energy in versus energy out. If you eat less than your body needs, if you eat less than your body needs, your body will turn to your existing fat, and it will pull the calories that it needs from your fat tissue to give it life, to give yourself life, and you will lose weight. That's what they mean by burning fat. You're metabolizing it in reverse process. You're reverse engineering the fat process, because when we overeat, our body stores it as fat for future use, for potential energy, energy at rest. See, potential energy is the energy of rest. You collect fat from leading a sedentary lifestyle. This means that we are not moving according to our intake. So when we are looking at the dangers, because there's a term, big beautiful woman, BBW, big beautiful woman. Yes, we can be big and beautiful. Yes, we can. You can be big and beautiful, but you cannot be big and healthy. You cannot be big and healthy, because when we are looking at obesity, this is a disease itself. So anybody that has been diagnosed or is overweight or obese, they are living in a state of disease. So this means that if you are overweight or obese, you don't have to have something else wrong with you in order for you to be sick, because this is a state of disease. So if you get the sniffles, if you are overweight and obese and you get the sniffles, you don't have to think it's your sinuses. If you get an inflammation, you don't have to think it's arthritis or if it's this. It's you are living in a state of disease as every second that you are obese or overweight. It creates an imbalance and a stress inside of you. Because our muscles, our bones, our heart, our respiratory system, it was not created to handle that extra weight. So now your body has to work overtime to provide the oxygen and the nutrients in the blood to that extra material. And this creates an imbalance in every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year that you are living under obesity, that you have that imbalance in your life. You are in a state of disease. And if you don't close that door, then you will eventually create your premature death. And that's up to you. See, this is not God. This is not the devil. This is not a prayer circle. This is not a surgery. This is a lifestyle. This is you saying, you know what? I'm going to accept my decisions that cause me to be where I'm at today. That's okay. I'm going to accept my power that I use in forming the decisions that created my life that I am dealing with now. That's okay. Now that we know, see, you can be big and beautiful, but we cannot be big and healthy. That is an impossibility because obesity is a state of its disease. If you are obese, overweight, you are living in a state of disease. And it's up to you to save your life. As your brother, I want to give you the information that you need to save our life. Because when we are looking at the statistics, these are some of the statistics on Black people, us, and the different categories from heart disease. This is going into the effects of cigarettes. This is going into heart disease again. This is going into obesity. Another one, obesity in Black America. See, we lead in the categories of overweight and obesity, and we are only 14% of the population. So when you are looking at the state of disease of obesity, and you have that person, see, when you start to collect that fat here, that belly fat, see, this is that subcutaneous fat, and this is the visceral fat. See, the subcutaneous fat, that's directly under your skin. That visceral fat, that's that fat that's around your organs, that's squeezing your stomach, that's squeezing your intestines, your kidneys, your spleen, your adrenal glands. And fat creeps. See, fat will creep. So fat will start to creep. Then you will start having fat around your chest area. If you are a man, you will start to develop breasts. Then the fat will creep and you will have fat in your neck, going up around your jaws. See, now the fat is creeping down your arms, and you will have the fat growing and coming. It'll go all the way down. You ever seen somebody with the fat fingers? See, this is that fat that's taking over. Then you have gravity that's pulling the fat down. Now you get the fat in your hips and your thighs, and it'll go all the way down to your feet, converting you into something that you were not created to be. And as this fat is being spread throughout your body, the fat is collecting around your arteries. So we're not talking about the inside of your arteries. We are talking about visceral fat. This grows around your organs. It grows around your arteries and your veins. It grows around your bones, and it smothers them. So now your circulation is cut off because the fat around your arteries is squeezing them shut. This fat around your veins is squeezing them shut. So now you don't have that circulation that's pulling the garbage out of your body. Then cells start to die. Tissues start to die. Organs start to die. Then the systems start to die. And then you start to die. And that's up to us. Weight management, understanding weight control and weight management. It's very easy. It's energy in versus energy out. If we intake more energy than we use, our body will store it as fat. It loves to store it as fat because fat is easily to convert. Now, if you store fat today, or if you intake more energy than you use today, right? And you don't use it, and you wake up tomorrow and you eat more, and you collect more tomorrow. See, now you are gaining weight. And then a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you will look at old pictures of yourself and you will like, man, I wish I was slim again. But do you know that that means most of the food that you have eaten from the point of when you were skinny to the point that you are big, that means that material, that energy is still in you. We are what we eat. Man. Understanding weight control, weight management. Family, I just wanted to come because, like I said, for almost every healthcare professional, provider, obesity, overweight is a major contributing factor to what most of the patients and clients come in the door. That's in Black people. Do you know that in the Black population, according to the statistics, that they said 4 out of 5 Black women obese. That's the numbers. 4 out of 5 Black women are obese. They say this is for the women. 3 out of 5 Black men obese. These are our numbers, family. The numbers say 4 out of 5 Black women are obese. 3 out of 5 Black men are obese. Our children, childhood obesity, it's a new phenomenon because children, we start out with baby fat, but as you move, you burn the fat off and you become slim. So babies would start out fat and they would turn into slim adolescents and as they grow. But now fat babies are turning into fat adults, and it's becoming a serious epidemic particularly among the Black community. We are breeding death instead of life. And as your brother here at Supreme Health and Fitness, we are dedicated to helping to alleviate this problem so we can have 0 out of 5 Black women obese, 0 out of 5 Black men obese. That's our goal. We want to erase this and have 0. We want to erase this and have 0. We want the Black nation healed, healthy, strong, so we can go and build our own. Thank you for tuning in, family, to this brief message. I pray it was received in the spirit that I was striving to deliver it in. The spirit of your brother, the spirit of love, and of course and always, and the spirit and in the name of God. I leave you as I came, the greeting words of peace. Salam alaikum, Hotep, Black power. Power to the people. Peace.